coming in very slowly, but just as well. Hello there everybody, and welcome from Teignmouth railway station. It's 2 weeks before Christmas. It's a grey, cold day, but at least it's not raining. And we are off to Cornwall. Now people think of going to Cornwall in the summer with its beaches and ice creams and pasties and all that sort of thing. But what is Cornwall going to be like in December when it's cold and grey? Well, we're not off to the beaches today. We are off to Truro Christmas Market, the capital of Cornwall. Beautiful city. Lovely market, great food, hopefully 1 or 2 bits and pieces to drink as well. And you are invited to come along and see what Cornwall is like 2 weeks before Christmas.
Service to Plymouth. We'll be calling at Newton Abbot, Totnes, Ivy Bridge and Plymouth. The next station is Newton Abbot. This train
Here we are at Plymouth. Just straight across the platform to number 7. And I'm really pleased to see it's an HST, Castle Class HST. There's not too many of them left. And I prefer these because the seats are far more comfortable. So this is our train down into Cornwall. Hello HST. Which one have we got? Let's have a look. There you are, Joseph. Castle Drogo. Let's go and get on, shall we? And here we are at the River Tamar, crossing the Tamar Bridge, leaving Devon and moving across into Cornwall.
We are now approaching Saltash.
Please mind the gap between the train and the platform.
Buses to a wide range of destinations, including Tallington and Launson, depart from 4 Street.
I don't know if you can see the little pub with the Union Jack on it. That's down on the quayside in Saltash. I always thought it'd be a nice place to go for a drink. And here we are. Welcome to Cornwall. Just approaching Saltash station.
I know, I woke up. Tracy sent this message. No, I'm not.
Here we are just coming into Truro. There's the cathedral. We'll be in there a little bit later on. You'll see the river in the background. And in the middle of all that is the Christmas market. That's where we're headed. Thank you, Castle Drogo. So, off we go, and we're on our way to the Christmas market. Are you ready? I'm getting hungry. So here we are. Welcome to Cornwall.
And the sun came out to greet us.
Yeah, it's brightening up, and I did say it was a very grey day, but actually there's little bits of blue sky in there. That's all right. So we're just walking from the station down into the city centre, and we're going to make our way towards the cathedral, and all of the Christmas market is in the streets around there as well. But also, besides the Christmas market, it is a Wednesday, and that means the farmers market is on as well.
Yeah, that was great last time.
So besides the Christmas market, there should be some agricultural bits and pieces too. So we're almost there, another few minutes and we'll be in the city centre. Very busy traffic here today. Now where are we? Nearly there. We're there, and we're going there. Yes, very good. This is the Royal Cornwall Museum. Free entry for under 18s, that's good. Yeah. Yeah, so away from the traffic at last, and now we're into the pedestrianised bit. The road's closed off for the Christmas market, so let's go and have a look. Right in the centre of Truro. I think first of all we're going to go and have a look at the cathedral. Just see it peeking over the top of the buildings there. So if we go up here, we should be able to get there. So here we are approaching the cathedral. There it is, isn't it just beautiful? Gorgeous, isn't it? There's a little trivia question for you. What was it again, Nina? I've forgotten.
Oh, what is unique about this cathedral and two others in the UK? There's three altogether that have the same feature.
Right, so there's your trivia question. So this cathedral in Truro is one of only three in the UK with the same feature. Answer coming up a little bit later on. Hopefully we'll be allowed to film in here, because it's a beautiful place. Isn't this beautiful? What a beautiful painting of the map of Cornwall. Isn't that lovely? Cornubia, land of the saints. Of course it is Christmas, reminding us what it's really all about. It's not about Santa, it's not about prezzies. This is where it all started. And as if you needed reminding, peeps, lovely. Just breathtaking. I just love cathedrals. We're very lucky where we live to have Exeter not too far away, and that's a stunning cathedral as well. Just look at this. Whether or not you're religious, you just have to recognise that these buildings are just gorgeous, incredible pieces of architecture. And thank goodness that they're still around and they're protected. Just look at the beautiful stained glass windows here. And here's a fabulous model of the cathedral. So regarding the question that we set a few moments ago, what is the feature that this and just two other cathedrals in the UK have that is unique to them? Can you tell from that? Praying for Ukraine. Those cathedral organs, just amazing, aren't they? Let's go and have a look in here. This is St Mary's Aisle. And I think while we're here, I think I will light a candle in memory of our parents gone by. Remembering Mum and Dad and all those that we've loved that are no longer with us. What a beautiful place to just come and sit and contemplate, pray if you like, but otherwise just sit and take in the peace. See right up into the main tower. Wow. Tell you what, if there's any work need doing up there, I'm not volunteering, alright? You know me and heights. Here's where the bishop would stand to do his services. You know, I could sit here all day, but there's a Christmas market waiting for us, so my tummy's rumbling. Thank you, Truro Cathedral. Absolutely beautiful place. You see, Cornwall isn't all about beaches and pasties and ice cream. Come to Truro next time you're in Cornwall, it's gorgeous. So we're going to light a candle for our mums and dads, wherever they are. I hope they're at peace. Isn't that beautiful? We always do that in cathedrals, don't we?
Yes, and churches in Greece.
And churches in Greece, yeah.
Yeah, it's beautiful. That's stunning.
So wherever you are, God bless you. And just one last shot from inside the cathedral with the fisheye on. Makes everything very bendy, doesn't it? But it almost emphasises the sheer vastness of this place. So that's the second time we've been to Truro Cathedral. It was about 3 years ago we last came.
Yes, it was.
It really, really is lovely.
Beautiful in there, and it's just so serene, and the music playing, really atmospheric.
So the question we asked was, this cathedral has something in common with 2 other cathedrals in the UK, and there's only 3 of them with this feature. So Nina, come on, spill the beans.
Well, it's because it's got 3 spires, and the other 2 are Lichfield in Staffordshire, and a Gothic cathedral. Was it St Mary's Episcopal, I think, in Edinburgh?
In Edinburgh.
Yeah, so there's 3 in the whole of the UK.
And of course we know Lichfield Cathedral very well, don't we?
Very well.
And
Sung there with the choir.
Beautiful there as
Yeah,
well. But always
gorgeous.
lovely to come to Truro. It's just down the road for us nowadays, and it's lovely. But now, I think
Bit
it's
of
time,
market.
Christmas market.
Yeah.
So is it going to be like the Sabaria in Lanzarote? Maybe not quite,
Not
but I think
quite.
it could be just as lovely in its own way.
It'll be beautiful but colder.
Definitely colder. So
Hence
let's go.
the Iceland.
Let's
hat
go
on.
have a look. So we're on the lookout for all sorts of little bits and
yes.
pieces, and
Local.
yeah, and I think it is approaching time for something to eat. So there's some very nice. What was it? Nice.
We had James Kittow salt beef last time. I remember it now, and it was beautiful.
Followed by churros and salted caramel,
Very local to here.
and maybe even a little bit of local beer or cider or wine while we're at it. Okay, let's go find the market.
Go on then. Come on then.
So here we are in the main part of the market. Happy pigs, happy planet, happy eating. And this is more my sort of stuff, the Cornish spirit. Yes. Now this is a pretty little lane. Cathedral Lane. And why is it called Cathedral Lane? Well, there's why. Well, that's the first time that's ever happened since I've been doing these videos. Somebody actually challenged me for filming them. It's never happened before. I was only walking past his stall and he said, "You weren't filming me, were you?" And I said, no, just walking on past. He said, "Well, you know, I don't really want to appear on video." What's he up to? What do you reckon? Claiming benefit?
Oh, who knows? Who knows?
He said he's on the Interpol database. Dodgy lot in Truro, you see. Anyway, look here. Greek stall. I wonder if they've got my favourite gyros pita. One thing is for sure, it won't be the same price as it is in Greece.
It isn't.
No. And some lovely bakery products here. Bread and sweet treats delivered in Truro. I mean, it is difficult filming where there's lots of people, and you do have to respect if people don't want to be shown. But I can't blur out everybody's faces. I'll be editing till Christmas and beyond. Christmas next year.
I will not be returning.
Anyway, don't they realise they're on YouTube's newest and fastest growing channel? Well, okay, in my dreams, you know, you've got to have ambitions. All the Christmas books for the kiddies. Lovely. Paddington and the Christmas Surprise. Ah, bless him. And behind us, Falmouth Cornish Gin. Basque cheesecake, millionaire's brownies. Raw chocolate, handmade in Cornwall. There's just too many choices. The City Hall, that's the local theatre, part of the Hall for Cornwall complex. Jack and the Beanstalk is on there at the moment, so I might just give that a miss actually. Here's the War Memorial, and then a beautiful old building that's now Pizza Express, but obviously had some sort of far grander history in years gone by. And we're going to go next and we're going to find the pannier market. Those of you that have seen our coast to coast video that took us to Barnstable, fabulous pannier market there, so let's go and have a look at this one and see if it's as good. It's rather nice around here. So this is just part of the shopping area outside, but here we have, look, Pannier Market entrance. Let's go and have a look in here. Hello, mate. Have you moved since we last saw you? Maybe not.
That's John Dyer by himself here.
Oh no, they're like the thinner one.
So this one here is Joe and John together.
Perfect.
All right.
The one I want.
I see. So here we are in the Pannier Market. Let's see what's around here. I hope there's a good record store. I do like a good record store in these places. Not that I can take much home because I've only got a small bag with me this time, but let's see how big it is. Right. Yeah. Okay. What do you reckon? Would that suit me? No, maybe not. So, anyway, found a stall here. No jokes, you lot. No. I know what you're going to say, and the answer is no. My way out now. Very nice market. Not really on the same scale as the Pannier Market in Barnstable, but very pleasant nonetheless. I think we're going to head for Lemon Quay, which is the very top of the Truro River. We're going to have a look out here. Look at this big old steam-powered paddle steamer houseboat. Looks like it's seen better days. And they're not going to get it under that bridge now, are they? But looks like maybe it's been used as a restaurant or something. But no longer by the looks of it. That's a bit of a shame. Needs somebody to spend a few £100 on that and do it up, doesn't it, really? Anyway, we found a bit more market here. Shall we ever go on the merry-go-round? No, we haven't had lunch yet, have we?
Not yet.
maybe later. Big M&S. My mum would have loved that. And here's some market stalls. So a bit more to go and have a look at here. Come on, let's have a go.
Which one are you going on?
I'll go on the little tractor. The little tractor I'll have. Very nice. Cornish honey. Better talk over this. I don't want to get knocked off by YouTube for playing Christmas songs that aren't royalty free. Oh, this is very nice indeed. So we've just been sampling some of these beautiful Cornish cream liqueurs. I think the favourites were the salted caramel and the white chocolate. And we're buying a little bottle of something which you can pour into little chocolate cups. And I think that'll be for when we go home later on. Very excited about this. Yeah, so this is where we are.
Smoked Cornish.
Oh, bit of cheese here,
Yep.
smoked Cornish Gouda, right?
Yeah,
Let's try this.
lovely.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah,
That is lovely.
I've just tried some and it was gorgeous. So
Did you buy some?
No,
Ah,
I might go back.
okay, might go back. Sounds promising. Oh, I see where we are now. So that's the back of where the Pannier Market is, Tinner's Court. And then we're at the back here in the market at Lemon Quay, and then that's the back of the Hall of Cornwall over there, the back of the theatre where Jack and the Beanstalk are on. Pretty cards, and even a card in Cornwall. Now if you know all about those trees, Anybody that lives in Cornwall, when they're coming back down the A30, just before they hit the Devon-Cornwall border, you see those trees up on a hill, just outside Lifton, and everybody who's from Cornwall says they feel like they're nearly home. Although, having said that, the card is in Cornish, but those trees are actually in Devon.
They are, yes.
So, yeah, but I get the gist, so I'll let you off. You know, earlier on I mentioned the churros. Here he is. Now, we're not going to buy it yet because we're going to have something first and then have that for pudding afterwards.
Can't have your pudding before you've had your main course.
That reminds me of a Pink Floyd song. So the first step now is to find something for lunch. I fancy something meaty, I'm not quite sure. Who's this anyway? I don't know, but he's banging his drum. Well, I'll tell you what, it's a shame it's not smelly vision, because the smell coming from this place is fantastic. I think we found our lunchtime location, the what to have. Hot diggity dog, what do you reckon? Well, 10 minutes later, that was fantastic. We had pulled pork wrap with apple slaw, and what else was in there? Something else, but it was absolutely delicious. And we had, from the little combi van over there, a glass of mulled cider with a little bit of rum thrown in as well, which was gorgeous. During the process of having lunch, Nina managed to get pooed on by a seagull, all down a front and down a bag as well. Thank you, Mr. Seagull, very nice. And now it's time for pudding, and yeah, the churros are coming. So we're going to order 4 giant churros dipped in salted caramel. Am I making you hungry? I hope so. Well, it doesn't look as big as I hoped, but it does look very tasty. So what we got here?
We've got salted caramel on the churros with cinnamon sugar on.
Okay, go on, you go first.
Thank you.
Verdict? My turn. So lunch over. We've come down by the quayside here. You can see the cathedral with its 3 spires in the distance. Some boats here, and the old, what would have been mill buildings and warehouse buildings, which are now apartments. And I think it's in the summer you can catch a boat up here all the way from Falmouth and St Maurs and right down on the Carrick roads. I think it links all the way down there, way past the Harry Ferry, and eventually out to sea.
Truro, of course, was the centre of the copper and tin trade. The town became a central hub in Cornwall for the whole of Cornwall for trading, and it traded in slate, copper, cloth and grain. And in the 14th century, the port of Truro was actually developed, and that's how it started.
Right, thank you very much. Just in the distance there, that white building, is the studios of BBC Radio Cornwall. Now I remember coming down to Truro, oh goodness, it would have been maybe early 80s probably, because we had a holiday in Malpass just down the river here in about 81, 82, and I remember seeing the studios being built, and I thought I would love to work there. Never made it. But hello BBC Radio Cornwall anyway. Posh apartments there, I bet they're expensive. Get your own catamaran to go with it. This is a nice little path, takes us to the head of the river here. This is the top of the Truro River, or the River Truro, which eventually would go down into the River Fal, I think. My memory serves me right. And what they've done here with the old waterside industrial buildings, turning them into apartments, it reminds me very much of what they've done in Totnes, just up the road in Devon as well. You can see some of the bigger boats down there. And even on a grey December day, it's still lovely, isn't it? And this is literally less than 10 minutes walk from where the Christmas market is, so it's really pretty. Yep, so there we are, down the river. Get on a boat here, you could be down in Falmouth, St Maurs, St Anthony's Head, and out to sea very, very quickly. And here comes our fact finder general for the day as well. What you got for us?
This is one of the 3 rivers that actually make up the name of Truro, because Truro comes from the Cornish term of Triveru, which means 3 rivers. So that's the Kenwyn, the Allen and the Truro, and they join the Fal a little bit further downstream.
Lovely, marvellous. So now you know. We're back in the market. There wasn't much more to see by the waterfront really. I love Truro, I think it's a really nice place, but to be honest I think they could make more of the waterfront instead of sticking a Tesco in its car park in probably the best bit. But anyway, here we are back in the market, and in front of us is the hall for Cornwall. Now this is the back of what was originally the City Hall. So do you know what rock trivia there is about the City Hall in Truro? Well, let me tell you, just in case you don't know. The Queen drummer Roger Taylor was brought up in Truro, and he formed his own band here. And then when eventually he joined Queen, they did their very first gig here, June 1970. Wow, how about that? So this is where we had lunch on the left, and this is where the mulled cider came from. It was beautiful, gorgeous. So here we are. Oh, that's nice. Let's go and see what's on at the theatre. Well, we know Jack and the Beanstalk is on. Hairspray. Quite a lot of good shows actually. Blood Brothers, Kinky Boots, Chicago, Calamity Jane, Well, the Deadwood stage come run on over the hill, Rocky Horror. It's astounding. Time is fleeting. So there you go, good little theatre. Well, it's actually probably quite a big one, isn't it? Nothing about Queen here though. And this of course is what's on at the moment. Yeah, the kids love it. Oh yes, they do. I'm not a fan myself, to be honest. Nice view of the cathedral up here. Very nice street this. And then we're back into the main street where the main part of the market is. Michael Spires, the jewellers. Get those in Devon as well. He's related to the broadcaster Judy. I think it's his brother, her brother. Lovely. Better view of the City Hall, where Queen did their very first gig, 1970. Bet that would have been amazing. What would Freddie have been like in those days? I suppose there's some bits on YouTube maybe. So we come around the back of the cathedral. There it is in all its splendour. Some nice little shops down here actually. And across the road, that's what I would call a proper pub. I'm not a fan of the famous nationwide chain beginning with a W, to be honest with you. I prefer little proper pubs like that. Yep, coming up to the cathedral. You can have your Chinese massage here if you want to. I'm not going to make any jokes about 10 quid extra for a happy ending. No, I'm not going to make any jokes like that. Stop it, you. I know what you're like. Anyway, the cathedral, you almost get a better view of it from this angle. What a beautiful building. Quite stunning. You can hear the music as well. I don't know if you can pick it up on here, but yeah, beautiful. And that is tonight as we film the Medieval Babes. I do like the Medieval Babes. They're sort of well, you can see they're quite easy on the eye, but also they sound very good as well. And they're doing a bit of a tour of the southwest. I think they played a gig in Exmoor over the last couple of days as well, somewhere around the Exmoor area. But here they are tonight. I'm right in the splendour of Truro Cathedral. That would be incredible, wouldn't it? Should we stick around for that? So lots of little places to remind you that you're right by a cathedral. You've got the old chorister's house there, and then further down here it's now a wealth management company. Whatever, what is a wealth management company? But it's now St Mary's Sunday School. And there's a great pub, look at that. That's a lovely pub. And then here, nice little offshoot of the river as well. Well, I'll tell you what, if you want a retirement bungalow close to the city centre here in Truro, and you want to be by the water, the nice sound of the weir, and then a view like that, what do you reckon? Worst places to spend your retirement years? Definitely. Look at that door. This is the old cathedral school. And what a view! Imagine going to school and looking out your window and looking at that all the time. I'd never be able to concentrate. So at a cathedral school, do you just train to be a vicar, or is it all sorts of stuff? Answers below, please. Just love little doors like that. Makes you want to go through. I know it'll be locked, but I really want to go through and see what's the other side. I love these little cathedral yards. There's a very nice one at the back of Exeter Cathedral as well. Here's the chantry. They always have a sense of peace about them, don't they? Well, there's one of the priests. Maybe it's the bishop himself, I don't know. Is it still Bishop Bill here, or is... No, I think he's probably retired by now. And so I think we've seen the Christmas market, we've seen the quayside, we've seen the cathedral. I think we've given Truro a pretty good go today, and what a lovely place it is. 2 weeks till Christmas, and it's lovely, absolutely lovely atmosphere. It's getting cold though, very cold, so soon we'll be making our way back to the railway station and then back off to sunny, balmy Devon. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give us a thumbs up. If you hadn't subscribed yet and you're watching on YouTube, then that would be really appreciated, and then you can keep up to date with all upcoming videos as well. Thanks very much for watching, and if I don't speak to you before, which I think I will, but if I don't, have a really happy Christmas. And goodbye from Truro Cathedral. See you again soon.